Hi, welcome back. We are in part 2 of this series, How to Make Remote Learning Awesome with your Promethean board and all of your tools. That's the new name for it. It's a little long. It might not fit on a line, but we'll try. Okay, so in this video, first of all, I'm still tasting this peanut butter pie that Mrs. Cox made, and it is delightful. I highly recommend if she's still taking orders, you got to get in on that. All right, aside from peanut butter pie, let's talk about Ipivo cameras. I know there's various ones that we have. This green one, believe it or not, is out of date, but it's still great because it's got some great capabilities. The thing that I didn't know that this had is really cool. It has its own microphone right here, microphone, and of course the camera. So this is, it acts like a camera to a Promethean. It thinks that you're just hooking up a camera to it. Well, I guess that's what we're doing. So anyway, previously you may have had your Ipivo camera hooked to a power source using a device that looked like this, a little thingy. And the other end was a USB, okay, USB. So all you have to do for this process here is to take that USB out of your power source thing. What's the real name? I don't know. Adapter, maybe? Yeah, we'll call it that. And you've got your USB plug. So we're going to take this, and you're going to want to plug this directly into the front of your Promethean board. Okay, and now the Promethean is, it might even say, ooh, I detect something. It's now connected. So if you were previously connecting your Ipivo to your Promethean using an HDMI cord, and you were searching for that source, perhaps, like, so you had something where you had to search for your source and you had to choose a different source. We are no longer going to do that, because once you change sources, your Google Meet can't see it. It has to all be through one source, okay, the main operating system that you have. So we're going to accomplish that by plugging directly into the front of your Promethean. So there's no other cords involved. If you have a first generation board, some people have older boards, there is a little box at the top of your Promethean on the back of the right side. That is, for some of you, it's HDMI 3. It depends on where it's plugged in, HDMI 1, 2, 3. You're going to plug your USB directly into that box. If you need a cord to make that a little bit longer, Mr. Smodilla will be happy to get that for you. Okay, it's like an extension cord for your USB. Okay, so now we are connected. We have our Ipivo. We now need Ipivo software in order for this to work. So we're going to put that on our Promethean the same way we put the Google Meet app. It's just an app. And again, I'm going to search in my Google Chrome Web Store? No, Play Store. I think it's called Play Store. And this time we're going to search for IPEVO. IPEVO. I wonder even what that stands for. I put envelopes very ordinarily. Yeah, that makes no sense. I don't know. Okay, so you're going to find your Ipivo Visualizer. It looks like a little green box with a blue eye, right? That's the one that you want. So you're going to install that, and then let's, again, hold on your screen, add a bubble, and then you're going to add a generic app, and you're going to search for, not Ipivo, which is what I thought. No, it's not there. Remember, this is in alphabetical order. It's not there. But you're going to find it under Visualizer, right? There's that blue eye staring at you. So then you're going to add that to your home screen so that it's easy to get back and forth with. And at this point, let's go back here, and I am still on a Google Meet. Let's pretend I'm not. So I'm going to go to my Meet app. Meet. not like MEAT. I think I'm getting hungry. So I have my Meet app, and I'm going to, let's kind of back out of here, and let's just hang up on this one. Let's pretend we're starting all over again, just in case you need to review it. We're going to go to meeting code, put in whatever code you're using. I think I used 9 before. And again, we're going to join that meeting, and I'm going to go to these 3 dots up here in the top right corner. This will allow me to present now. Okay, present now. And I'm going to start presenting. Yes, I want this to start now. Why does it ask you that 4 times? I don't even know. Okay, so I'm presenting. Everything that I put on this screen will now show up to my students at home who are in the same Google Meet. And it will show to my students in the classroom. That's my goal here, okay? So I'm going to go home. I'm going to now choose the IPEVO app. Now, isn't that nice? My IPEVO is right here. Again, whatever I have under it is what will show here. I don't know. Let's see what we've got here on this Post-it note. Let's see what we've got. Okay, we've got a lot of glare happening, I think. There's a nice little smiley. But again, whatever I'm writing, okay, my students in my classroom are seeing it on the screen. My students at home are also seeing it on the screen. And I've accomplished that by hooking my IPEVO up to my Promethean. Okay, now if I want to go back and forth, let's say, okay, let's write out some of these things, do this worksheet together, let's graph these points together, whatever we're doing. But then I want to go into something else. By the way, I saw this really cool thing on the internet I wanted to show you. Boom, I still have the ability to move back and forth. As long as those apps are on my home screen, it makes it easier to kind of move back and forth. I can then present something cool I saw on the internet. I think yesterday I was trying to figure out why they use the word reciprocal when they're talking about fractions. So I pulled up a reciprocating saw, and we got into a conversation about can't even say the word. But anyway, whatever you want to do, however you're interacting with your students, you have the power to move back and forth. So again, if you have a different type of camera, there's likely going to be a USB, right, that you can hook up. Now, here's the cool part. In the previous video, I said that your sound for this Google Meet will come from your Chromebook. Cool thing, like I mentioned about these cameras, is they have an internal microphone. So if you're going to use this and you're going to hook it to your Promethean, you can rely on this microphone for your Google Meet, and you don't have to join a second time on your Chromebook. So this gives you the power to eliminate a wireless mic that you might hook on, or your Chromebook. So again, that's a really good plus. So, okay, hopefully this helps you. If you have a different kind of a camera and you need a tutorial on how to do that, please let me know. Anything else that comes up, like I want to do this, I want to know how to do this with my students, please let me know, and I'll be happy to help.